Hey there, card folks. Speedrobo here. Welcome back to the VTuber TCG tier list, episode 3. We're talking about the third game I reviewed, Rift Runners. Rift Runners was the first VTuber TCG that I looked at and said, hey, yeah, I kind of like that. There's a lot of reasons why. Number one, I could tell that the creator, really cared about what he was making and wanted to make a good game first and money second. Couldn't really say that about the rest of the people I've reviewed and are already on the tier list. That's a big plus. The other thing is that Rift Runner's gameplay is pretty freaking sick, man. Like, there's a lot going on. It's super deep. Got a ton of tactics you can pull off mid-game. Lots of different options on how you want to use your resources, don't want to use your resources. Tons of deck building. Great card pool. The game's been running since 2024. All pretty good stuff. They've got a fantastic price point. Probably one of the best price points on this entire list. Really good deals for all of their stuff. But there are a lot of problems with Rift Runners too. And its first problem is that it was made by by someone and a team with absolutely no game design experience, no industry experience. It really shows. It didn't launch with starter decks. That's a big knock against it. And its huge problem that it still has is that its new player onboarding experience is terrible. It is so hard to learn how to play Rift Runners. It's an extremely complicated game, and the game just isn't really that interested in helping you get started. And I think that's a huge shame because it really hurts Rift Runners adoption, and it's easily the biggest problem that Rift Runners has. The rest of its issues are relatively small. Now, I do want to be full disclosure. I have been hired by the Rift Runners team to help out. And we are working on solving all of those problems, especially the new player onboarding problem. But I'm going to be reviewing Rift Runners in the context of when I looked at it. So that's before I started working on it and before Set 3 and its new Kickstarter has come out. And yeah, that's the verdict that I give it. So with that in mind, I give Rift Runners a C. It's really getting the C just because it's pretty damn hard to actually play Rift Runners and actually learn how to play and get onboarded for it. And, that's a shame because I think that Rift Runners is pretty good. It's got a lot to offer. Oh, yeah, and the other problem that it had, before Set 3 was that it had one of the worst rosters on this list. Nobody you would know, pretty much a collection of, super small faces. Granted, that is very much solved with Set 3, but like I said, reviewing it before Set 3, so got to give it a C tier, and, hopefully we can move it up later. But like I said, I am biased, so please make your own decision on this game. Thank you very much.